You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. Betrayal triggers a health crisis for Eric, and Steffy is taunting Brooke. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we've got predictions for Electra and Brooke, for Carter, Hope, and Brooke, for Steffy and Brooke, for Zende, and for Eric. If you're not following us, please click subscribe. Let's get started with our first prediction. Electra Forrester is fired over those photoshopped pictures. So we saw last week that Remy was saying LA is bad for Electra, and he hated having to do this again. And then we saw him photoshopping her pictures to make them scandalous. And it looks like the new bosses at Forrester Creations may not want to hit on their reputation when the coup is already a risky PR move. Spoilers for Monday, December 16th, have Remy continuing his plotting against Electra and Will. And Wednesday, the 17th, Will goes behind Electra's back to confront Remy at Il Giardino, threatening him if he hurts her. And in the promo, we have Electra crying to Brooke and Katie and asking why she's been fired. So Katie is standing there beside Brooke while they do the firing. So it may be Katie's expert opinion as head of PR that it could be a disaster for Forrester Creations at this critical juncture. And this could be really terrible because she's a victim. It's not her fault. And Ivy knows it because this has happened before. Maybe she can talk him out of it, but I do think that is the reason for this firing, whether the firing sticks or not. Our second prediction, Carter and Hope lure Brooke over to the dark side and she joins the coup. Brooke is crying and upset as we ended Friday's episode, but she's also angry. Those are not just tears of sadness. I think those are rage and frustration as well. Ridge and Brooke are at this impasse. She 100% blames Steffy for forcing Carter and Hope to take over the company, which is a crazy thing to say. You don't steal a company, even if you think your boss is a jerk and they shouldn't have fired you. You know, you take him to court, right? Meanwhile, Ridge is also wrong to think that Hope masterminded this. She's not a lawyer. I mean, she was cheerleading it, but it wasn't her idea. Spoilers for Tuesday, December 17th, have Katie and Brooke making changes at Forrester. So by Tuesday, possibly late on Monday, Brooke is up there at Forrester Creations. And then on Thursday, the 19th, Carter and Brooke make an announcement that she is the new CEO in a PR blast. So I suspect Brooke may lay it all out there for Carter and Hope and tell them that Ridge is blaming Hope completely for manipulating Carter and being the brains behind this, and that Ridge said much worse things about Hope once they walked out of Forrester, called her a slut. And then Brooke will probably tell Carter that Ridge gave her an ultimatum and said it's me or Hope and wanted him to kick her off the property. So, of course, Brooke chose her daughter. And I believe Carter will reward Brooke's loyalty by putting her in the CEO seat, which he and Hope may also think will make their takeover look more legit, since she was CEO in the past. Our third prediction, Steffy rubs Taylor and Ridge's reunion in Brooke's face. Steffy has wanted Taylor and Ridge reunited for quite a while now, literally years, despite claiming that she wasn't matchmaking. And now Brooke goes and does the unthinkable this next week, and Ridge is done with her. Brooke really annoyed him by blaming Steffy, but it's not till later this week that Brooke totally alienates Ridge with her actions, and he can only see it as a blatant betrayal of the worst sort. Spoilers for Tuesday the 17th have Brooke up at Forrester Creations, part of the Coup crew, and in the midst of the takeover, conspiring with Carter and Hope for the better of the company as they see it. And then Thursday the 19th is when Brooke publicly announces she is the new CEO, and that pushes Ridge too far. Spoilers from the new promo have Ridge making a move to kiss Taylor after the announcement that Brooke is CEO, and him saying to Taylor, "You were right all along." Friday, December 20th, spoilers say Ridge is angry and betrayed and gets a moment of clarity. Also in the promo, Brooke is begging at the door of the mansion for Ridge to talk to her. Once Steffy knows that her parents are back together, I imagine she will want Brooke to know that Ridge is with Taylor so that Steffy can rub it in Brooke's face. She wants to upset her and make sure that this breakup sticks. Our fourth prediction, Zende is the Forresters' inside man at the company. So last week, we saw Hope and Carter make a pitch to Zende to be the lead designer of the newly restarted Hope for the Future line. That was what Carter wanted from the start, in addition to the luxury brand concept, but Zende did not jump at the chance and reminded them he's a Forrester and they're stealing this company from him too. He is part of that family. Spoilers for Tuesday, December 17th say Zende is scheming with Ridge, Steffy, and Eric against Hope and Carter and the other people that are loyal to this illegitimate regime. So I just wonder if Zende is going to stick around Forrester, accept the position as lead designer for Hope for the Future, because the other Forresters want him to be their spy on the inside, their man inside. They need someone up at Forrester they can trust because Brooke betrays Ridge this week and the Logan sympathizers are not going to give up info. But I wonder if Zende will drag his feet on designing so that he's not actually doing anything to further their cause while he's listening and spying and keeping his eyes open so he can report back to Eric and Ridge. I like that Zende hesitated and reminded them, hey, I'm a Forrester too. Now, Ivy's a Forrester, but I think she's going to stick around because she hates Steffy and Carter's the one who brought her in to restart that jewelry line. We'll see if she betrays the family and goes Team Logan. Our fifth and final prediction, betrayal triggers Eric to have a new health crisis. Eric is absolutely disgusted by what Carter and Hope have done. Eric even said last week he should have fired Carter back when he caught him cheating with Quen, but it is way too late for regrets now. Eric is also quite upset that Brooke not only defended Hope and Carter, but tried to justify their actions, saying they had to do it because Steffy fired Hope. We all know Hope for the Future was dying without Thomas as lead designer, so Hope losing her line was going to happen whether or not the Finn lingerie incident occurred. Spoilers for Tuesday the 17th have Zende scheming with Eric and the other Forresters. Wednesday the 18th, Eric is very upset and stressed that the legacy he built for his family has been stolen by Carter and Hope. And that same day, Ridge and Steffy worry about Eric. After Brooke's announcement on Thursday the 19th that she's CEO, Eric may really start to spiral. He cares about Brooke. He has always been her defender, and now she has joined the fraudulent takeover and has betrayed Eric and Ridge, and that's going to hit him hard. So I just wonder if we're going to see Eric's health take a downturn over this theft of the company. It could happen, and I wonder where Donna will land because Eric is so upset. It is going to hit Eric so hard, and Ridge and Steffy would never, ever forgive Brooke, Hope, or Carter if Eric suffered a health crisis because of their actions, no matter how they try and justify stealing the company that Eric founded.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.